brother was pretty much one of the guys mentioned he wrestled with him and he's a role model. And when you got the news, I mean, I'm sure you're in shock.
Right.
How did I guess your team respond, and how did they help you?
Well, they were really understanding about it, and they helped a lot, and they were always there for me, and they said, no, don't worry about playing, we're going to win for you, and just take your time coming back and stuff, and it was really nice and made it a lot easier.
I mean, it means a lot to like the small town. You don't think about how much it means to you until like something bad happens. Like Ben dying brought the community, I think, together, and we realized that small towns need to work together and everything.
Did you know Ben?
Yeah, I knew him. Wrestled with him freshman year. He was a senior. He was kind of like a mentor to us, actually.
So that's when anything like that happens. I mean, it affects the community and the town. How about the team? Was it tough playing through that?
Well, we went through there was like 2 weeks where Brendan was gone because of his brother and had a ceremony, and it was like it kind of hit us at a bad time because we were still in the race for conference, and it took our mind off baseball really. But afterwards, we all came together as a family, like for Brendan, for the Neal family, and we really just came together and like we knew what we had to do, and we played for Brendan and for Ben.
You said you told him after regionals you're not going to be able to play sectionals, and no, you ended up going to where?
North Carolina, Fort Bragg.
Fort Bragg.
Yep.
And your brother's unit had a special ceremony.
Well, the base put it on for my brother and some other guys, so I think there was 8 total they did it for.
And what was that like? The whole experience?
It was a good experience. It was real nice down there, and everyone we talked to was real respectful, and I guess they all, or the guys that stayed with us and went out to eat with us, they knew him personally, and we stayed with them at the hotel. So it was real
Brendan's
nice.
he knew at the regional, when we won the regional, that he wasn't going to be able to be at sectionals, and he told us that evening after the regional that, you know, he felt bad, he couldn't be at the regional, and he was kind of down in the dumps. But here's a kid knowing that he can't come to sectionals, is at practice every night. I'm hitting fly balls, he's still diving around, you know, sliding around on the field, just being a teammate, being excited to be here, and just being a leader. And, you know, it was like, I thought we owed it to him. That I told him on Monday night before he left for sectionals, because they were flying out Tuesday morning. I said, I want your jersey. And he kind of looked at me kind of puzzled, and I'm like, you're going to be with us tomorrow. And he kind of thought, and he's like, well, I don't think it's clean. I'm like, I don't care if it's clean. Just get it to me in the morning before we leave. And that morning he gave it to me, and we put it on a hanger and then hung in our dugout all day at sectionals. So
What did you think when your coach told you to bring your jersey to practice?
I was like, this is going to be awesome. I don't know. I guess when he told me, I was like, you know, that's a nice gesture on his part, and I was glad they did it. And I kind of felt like I was there just seeing the pictures.
And who called you right after the game? They said they called you right away.
I was getting a lot of messages from my cousins, and everyone was there, and then my aunt called me and let me know, and I was in shock. I still couldn't believe it.
So you knew, hey, I got another game to play at least, maybe
Yeah,
two.
it was one of those where you're out in the field and look over at coach, and the jersey's right there in the dugout. It's just one of those, you feel it all in you. It's like, that's the reason we're playing right now. We're playing for him, and we got to do it.
And told him you'd have a couple more games for him to play.
Yeah, I mean, after the game, we gave him a call, and you could just feel it talking to him. It was like, we got 2 more games. Come back, and we'll win them both for you, too.